Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to Crypto India. This is your host Shiv. And in this video today, I want to talk to you guys about a company, about an Indian company which is into car rental services, which is called Drivezy.com, have now started accepting Bitcoins in payment. So as you can see on the screen, these are the cars that you can rent from them. This is the daily price. This is, I think, 24 hours price or something or so, from 3 p.m. today to 3 p.m. tomorrow, right? So there are 12 hours, sorry, 24 hours, and these are the amounts, right? So this is not like a Ola or an Uber where you can rent a taxi. This is like a self-drive service that they have, which is called Drivezy.com, and they are actually building up a blockchain for the car sharing space, wherein the people can actually go ahead and rent their car directly to the consumer, directly to the consumer, and they don't have to go through a mediator. So we'll go through this very interesting news. First have a look at the coinmarketcap.com. We'll have a look at the price first. So Bitcoin is about 4,451 US dollar, very close to 4,500, which is very positive. As you can see, there is a growth of 2.78%. You have Ethereum at $310. You have Ripple at 24 cents. You have Bitcoin Cash at 360, continuously dropping from the last 1 week. As you can see, it's minus by 0.25%. And then you have Litecoin at $52. You have Dash at 312. Neo, it seems to be doing pretty well. It's 36 US dollar. If you see the last price, the highest price for Neo, the one that I remember was about 45 or something. Please let me know if I'm wrong, or if there was any other highest price that Neo had touched. I think it was somewhere around 45 to 48. So this is about the coin market cap. So overall, it looks pretty positive. I mean, it looks quite stable right now, and a lot of good things are happening around the globe in terms of regulation, in terms of adoption, and we are going to talk about one adoption right now here in India. Okay, so let's jump onto this news here, which is about Drivezy.com. So as you can see, the Drivezy is already an existing company which is into car sharing, where you can rent a car, keep it for like 12 hours, 24 hours, and whatever. Like for the Maruti Reeds, they charge you 1,348. For this, they charge you this. So you can see the price, and then they have SUVs and XUVs as well here, but they don't have it available right now. So something like that. So you can select a car, and then you can pay them, and then the car is yours. It's car is yours for those number of hours, not forever, right? So now let's have a look at what is the news. So basically, since they are an existing company, they want to build a similar business model on the blockchain. Okay, so here it is, the Indian P2P car shared startup. Okay, Drivezy raises 10 million, accepts bitcoins, and announces ICO. I'm sorry, there is some work going on over here in the background. You will see some noise. I'm really sorry about that, and please bear with me. So here, so B2P car and bike sharing platform Drivezy, accepting Bitcoin as a payment method, has announced an ICO for P2P sharing marketplace after raising 10 millions in funding, right? So let's have a look. How do I expecting payments in Bitcoin? So let's say you selected any of these cars. Once you select that, you click on select, then you go on to the timing, the number of days that you want to select, and all those. And then it asks you to download upload the I think I'm just going to cancel it. Okay, so finally when you come on the payment screen, this is how it looks like. So for example, I selected this Maruti rates here, and it says there are four options here for me. So Bitcoin, sorry, credit card, debit card, net banking, wallets, and Bitcoin. So I can pay them in Bitcoin. You see, this is what I was talking about. Slowly all the merchants are starting accepting Bitcoins as a money, and this is what we wanted, right? We wanted to buy everything using Bitcoin. This is what we want at the end of the day. So now, so this is started accepting Bitcoin, so I can directly pay them in Bitcoin. There's no need for me to go ahead and convert that Bitcoin into rupees or INR and then make the payment. That's not required. So you have Apart from the net banking, credit card, debit card, and wallets like Paytm and all, you also have a Bitcoin option. This is very lovely, right? And so for now, they have actually tied up with the Unocoin. So what happens is when you make the payment to them in Bitcoin, it's basically this is actually been uh, by this service is provided by Unocoin in India. So what happens is Unocoin actually converts it into fiat and pays back to Drivezy. This is how it looks. So yeah. So that's one business model. But what they're trying to do right now, for which they have raised the funds, right, which is about over here, this is 5 million in equity investment from Japanese and American investors. So you have Japanese and American investors investing into this firm. So it seems like this is really, really going to be big, especially for a country like India, guys. I think there are in the country like India where 70% of people they don't own a car, or maybe I may be wrong, maybe 50% or maybe 60% don't own a car. This would be a great market for a business model like this, because if you go to other countries, almost everybody drives a car, except India. And India, they can, I mean, becomes easier for the people who don't have a car to share a car. And here what happens is, as you can see here, anybody can rent their car directly to the consumer, right? So for example, if you have a car, you don't want to give it to Ola and Uber, you can find another user consumer who would like to rent your car, and he can pay you directly. So this is they are building this on the blockchain. This model is being built on the blockchain, and they call it Drivezy. So as you can see here, over here, the co-founder and CEO of Drivezy, says Aishwarya Singh, said, "With the growing popularity of Bitcoin in India, we feel that this is the right time to open ourselves to alternative means in this sharing economy." Okay, so they already started accepting Bitcoins. Now they also have a private ICO. Okay, so further, Drivezy will also launch a private ICO in Japan with support of Japanese fintech anyway, and invested in the startup. The private ICO, only open to accredited investors subject to regulations, will enable Drivezy's investors to purchase cryptographic tokens to gain a share of revenue generated by the rental revenue of the platform. So this ICO is not open for the everybody. It is only for a few investors, or probably venture capitalists. Now let's have a look at this. So the investors will purchase rental coins to facilitate investment into a fleet of shared vehicles operated by a platform. 95% of the subsequent revenue from the rentals will go to investors, with the remaining 5% to Drivezy in the first week of each month. 12.6 million tokens are up for sale over the two private offerings with a unit price of 0.00141 Ethereum per token. So they are taking Ethereum for the fund. So he also added that this ICO is a part of our vision to leverage the power of blockchain to build an open, secure, and transparent technology to globalize the Indian car sharing marketplace. Rental coins can potentially create almost 10 lakh, 1 million micro entrepreneurs who can supplement their household income by renting their assets. So as you can see, it talks about that you will be able to rent your car directly to other people who are looking for a car, and you will be able to add that can help you in your household income. So that's what it talks about. It looks a great concept to me, honestly, for the couple of reasons. The first, the business model itself is very lucrative for a marketplace like India, wherein, like I said, about 60% do not own a car at all. And the other thing is, this company is already in existence. So this is not like something which they still have an idea and they have to work on. This is an existing company, and that is what makes it very strong ICO. However, it's not available for the general public as yet. And third thing, of course, they have already started accepting Bitcoin as a payment. So this is the news coming out right now from India. Adoption from India. Let me know, how do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about this payment facility that they have in terms of accepting Bitcoins? And what do you think about this new system, new technology that they're building up, or the new business model that they're building up on blockchain, where people can rent their car directly to the consumer. So what do you think about this? Please let me know by commenting in the box below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.